Here's two of the most popular baby monitors. Let's open these up and see which one is better. On top we have the Momcozy, and on the bottom we have the eufy. Let's see which one's better. Let's open it up and check them out.
Okay guys, so let's go over the differences. Now you can see on the monitors right here, they're both 5-inch screens, so they're gonna be the same size. They basically have the same features. They're gonna show you the temperature, they're gonna show you the time, the battery, strength of each device. They're gonna show you the connectivity to the actual monitor. Now, if you look at the screens, you can see the different field of view. You'll notice that here that the Momcozy has a wider field of view. Now, out of the box, the eufy does have a more narrow point of view, but it does come with a different lens. So you could actually switch this lens out because this has a 110 view lens that you can add to it, so you can achieve the same look with both of them. Now, these both get powered through a USB cord. Now, one of the differences, this one on the right, the Momcozy, uses a USB-C cable, whereas this one over here uses the older mini USB cable. So it's gonna have a smaller cable. It uses a little bit older technology. Now, one of the bigger differences too on this left one here is this is 720p. This is gonna have a slightly less resolution. Now, this one on the right has 1080p, so you're gonna get a lot clearer image with the Momcozy. Now, another cool thing about the Momcozy is if you look here, let me show you, it has an external microphone, so that's going to be super sensitive. It's going to pick up more sound in the room, and it does have the antenna right there, so you're going to get a longer range with the Momcozy. Now, this one over here, it also has 360 degrees rotation, so you can swivel this all the way around, left and right, and you can see here, I'm just going to move it here, and you can see that it's actually moving. So this one on the left has 330 degrees rotation. So this will swivel 330 degrees left and right, and you can control that directly from the monitor right here. Just hit left and right, and it also will go 110 degrees up and down. So you can actually rotate or articulate this up and down. Now, the Momcozy does have 360 degrees, so it's gonna swivel completely all the way around, so you're gonna be able to get a better field of view. Now, another thing that's really cool about the monitors is you can see that on this monitor here that it's anytime it detects sound from the actual camera, it's actually giving you a strength indicator of the sound at the very bottom. So that's pretty cool. So it's going to give you a visual alert if there's noise coming out of the baby's bedroom. Now on the left, this one doesn't seem to have that. Not a big deal, but it is a small difference to keep in mind. Now you do have some quick presets on the front, so you have more options from the go. You don't have to navigate through the menu on the left side to actually get to the features that you want. So these are gonna be some nice presets that you're gonna enable you to get to the feature that you want. Now, notice that this has a microphone right here. You push that button, you'll be able to communicate through the monitor into the speaker, which is built on the base of this right here. On the base of the camera, you have this, and that's where the sound's going to come out. So you can communicate to your pet or to your child, however you decide to use this. And that's a pretty cool feature. Now, both of them do have the kickstand on the back, which just folds out just like this. You can see that there's a kickstand, and that allows you to sit it upright. Now, both of these can be plugged in. Both of the monitors have USB cables that come with it, so you can have these continuously powered and not running on the battery, which is great. They both have the volume controls on top, power on the top, and then the same with this one. So you do have power and you have your volume. Now, a cool feature with the eufy is it does have the antenna that comes out, so that might possibly give you a little bit better range. Now, on the monitor on this left side, you can see that it does have a sound indicator up here at the top. So anytime the actual camera detects sound, you're going to get a sound bar. So you can see that it's actually in the window. Whereas this one on the Momcozy has it as LEDs. So if the monitor gets turned off, you'll still be able to get an indicator of what kind of noise is coming out of the room. So that's one of the main differences there as well. Okay, and so just a couple more differences. Now, the one on the left, the eufy, it does have this lens right here. You can see here, you can actually replace that. So that'll just go right inside the camera, but it does take a little bit of work, but it does come with it. That's something to be noted. And then another cool thing about both of these is that this one actually has a 960-foot range. So you'll be able to take this monitor about 960 feet, give or take, depending on walls, you know how it works, distance from the actual camera. Now, the one on the left can go up to 600 feet. So you're going to get a little bit more range out of the Momcozy versus the eufy. So one of those differences that you should keep in mind. Now, they both have two-way communication. So Any noise that comes from the camera will come out through your monitor because this does have a built-in speaker on the back. So they both have speakers, and it is a two-way communication. So they both have the microphone in the monitors so you can speak through the camera, because this one also has a speaker on the very bottom, and so does the Momcozy, which is right there. So they both do have that. And then on the back of this monitor, you'll see that there is a speaker right here as well. So they both work very similar. There are some small differences between the two. I hope I explained them to you. But if you're looking for a baby monitor, these things work great. The cool thing about them is they're not Wi-Fi enabled. So that means you're going to have complete security. Nobody from the internet is going to be able to hack into your camera or your monitor and see what's going on. It's a closed circuit. Now they both can support up to 4 cameras in total. So if you want to add more cameras to this monitor, you're going to be able to do it. It's super easy. Now they both have a very similar menu, and you just hit the home button here, and you can see that you have all these options on the bottom, and this one also has the same. So very similar menus, they do the same things. They both track temperature as well, which is very interesting. So you can actually set an alert if the room is getting too cold or too hot. It'll trigger an alarm and it'll show up on your monitor. So that's very cool. So if you want to make sure the room isn't getting too hot for your child, this is going to work amazingly well. You can set sleep modes, you can do set different languages. You can set the time, and you can also adjust night vision. They both come equipped with night vision, so the baby's room can be completely dark and the cameras are going to be able to see in complete darkness. So you're always going to be able to know what's going on in the room. But those are the main differences, and I hope this helps you guys make a good decision.